We have already discussed the concepts of distance and direction in the previous session. Now we are going to have some practice problems where we will have different types of questions which is being asked in the topic distance and directions. So now, a boy is facing towards northwest and turns 180-degree clockwise, again 45-degree clockwise, and then turns through 270-degree anti-clockwise direction. In which direction is he facing now? So it is a different kind of problem, right? So how we are going to solve this is, see, first we have to draw a base diagram. So this is your origin point where you have to start. Now listen, in this question what they have given is, a boy is facing towards northwest, which means now he is facing in this direction. Say he is facing in this direction and turns 180 degree in the clockwise direction. So 180 degree is a straight line. So he is making 180 degree. So which means now he is facing in the southeast direction. So in clockwise direction, 180 degree if he turns, then he will be in the southeast direction. Again 45 degree in the clockwise. So again it is 45 degree in the clockwise direction, which means it is now the boy is facing south. And then through 270 degree anti-clockwise direction. So anti-clockwise direction in sense, this is from here, this is 90, again 90, and this is 90. So this is 270 degree. And now in which direction will he face? Is west. So your answer has to be west. Now we'll check the answer option. It is option D, west. Now check the answer. Answer is the boy is facing in the west direction. Is it clear? So it is a different kind of question. Even the question of this kind will also be in the distance and direction concept. Now we'll go on to the next question. Kumar walks 18 km towards north. From there he walks 12 km towards south. Then he walks 6 km towards east. How far and in which direction is he with reference to his starting point? Now we will trace the path. So at first what they have given is Kumar walks 18 km towards north. So towards north, so this is your origin point. Towards north it is 18 km. He walks 12 km towards south. So 12 km towards south. Now he is standing here. Correct. Now then he walks 6 kilometers towards east. So this is always your east. So he walks 6 kilometers in this direction, east direction. How far? So I should find what? Distance, right? I should find the distance. And in which direction? I should also find the direction with reference to his starting point. So that is most important, with reference to his starting point. Now listen, totally this is 18 and from here to here it is 12. So what is the remaining distance? It is 6 km. Now I should find the distance and also the direction from the starting point. This is starting point and this is ending point. Correct. So from the starting point, what is this direction and what is the distance? So if you look at this, this is forming a right angle triangle. So I'll go with Pythagoras theorem. So it is a root of adjacent square plus opposite square. Will give you the other side, which is the hypotenuse. That's right. Now root of 36 into 2. So it is 6 root 2 kilometer. So your hypotenuse is 6 root 2 kilometer. Now from the starting point, it is in the north, right? North and in between north and the east. Between north and the east. So which direction it is? So it is northeast direction. So let's check the answer. 6 root 2 kilometer and also in the northeast direction. So your answer is option B. So by the property of Pythagoras theorem, the distance is 6 root 2 kilometer and the direction is northeast. Is it clear? Now we'll go with the next question. Rahul walks 1 kilometer towards east and he turns south and walks again 5 kilometer. Again he turns east and walks 2 kilometer. After which he turns to the north and walks 9 kilometer. How far is he from a starting point? Here the question is how far, which means I need to find the distance. Now we'll trace the path. Rahul walks 1 kilometer east. So let us take this as an origin point. Here is where Rahul is. So from origin 1 kilometer in the east direction. And he turns south and walks 5 kilometer again. South and he walks 5 kilometer. Okay. Now again He turns to east and walks 2 kilometers. Again, east is this direction. He walks 2 kilometers. After which he turns to north and walks 9 kilometers. So after which he turns to north and walks 9 kilometers. Now, how far is he from his starting point? So what I need to do is, see, this is the starting point and this is the point where it will end, right? Now I need to find the distance between them, like this distance. Now I'm going to make it as a right angle triangle by drawing a line like this. So this is what this 90 degree is, right? Now, see, I know this is 1 kilometer and this is 2 kilometer. So totally from here to here it is 3 kilometer. I know this total thing is 9. Total one is 9. I know here to here it is 5. So remaining will be 4. If it is 3 on one side and 4 on the other side, definitely your hypotenuse will be 5. So 3, 4 and 5 are the triplet pair. Always do remember. If 3 and 4 are the adjacent opposite sides, definitely 5 will be your hypotenuse. So triplet pair is very important. You have to remember. So your answer is option C, 5 kilometer. So Rahul is 5 kilometers from the starting point. Is it clear? Now, moving on to the next question. A and B started moving towards each other from two places 200 meters apart. After walking 60 meters, B turns left and goes 20 meters. Then he turns right and goes 40 meters. He then turns right again and comes back to the road on which he was initially walking. If A and B walks with same speed, what is the distance between them now? So let's start tracing the path. A and B started moving towards each other from two places which are 200 meters apart. So now 200 meters apart. Okay. So let's consider here this is A and this is B. A is moving this direction and B is moving in this direction. Moving towards each other. After walking 60 meters, B turns left. Now, so B is moving in this direction. After walking 60 meters, he turns left. Left hand side, it is anti-clockwise direction. So this way. While moving in this way, your anti-clockwise direction is this. So it turns left and goes 20 meters. Then he turns right and goes 40 meters. So again right hand side this side, 40 meters he is moving. He then turns right again and comes back to the road on which he was initially walking. So again he is moving back to the same road. So you have to walk 20 more meters. If A and B walks with same speed, what does mean by same speed? A and B is traveling the certain distance in a certain time. Same distance in the same time. So let us consider the distance traveled by B. 60 meter plus 20 meter is 80 meter. 80 plus 40 meter is 120 meter. 120 meter plus 20 meter is 140 meter. So B covers 140 meters. So if A also travels with the same speed, A would have also covered 140 meter. Am I right? So when B is here, A will be here covering 140 meter. At that time, B covers just 100 meter. Yes or no? This is 60 and this is 40. So in this straight line, B will be in the 100th meter and A will be in the 140th meter. Now, what is the question? What is the distance between them now? After this, what is the distance between them now? So now the distance between them is 40 meters. So your answer should be option C. So your answer is option C, 40 meters. Is it clear? Yes. Now, moving on to the next question. 5 villages P, Q, R, S, T are situated close to one another. P is 2 km to the west of Q. R is 2 km to the south of P. T is 2 km to the north of Q. And S is 2 km to the east of T. Then, how far and in which direction is R located with reference to S? So, what I should find? I should find the distance and also I should find the direction with reference to S from the starting point, maybe. I don't know, right? With reference to S. Now, let's trace the path. 5 villages P, Q, R, S and T. P is 2 kilometer to the west of Q. So let us assume Q is here. P is 2 kilometer to the west of Q. Is it clear? So this side, west instance, left side. R is 2 kilometer to the south of P. So when compared to P, R is 2 kilometer to the south of P. Then T is 2 kilometer to the north of R. North of Q. Q is here. Q's north is T. That is 2 kilometers away from Q. Then S is 2 kilometer to the east of T. This is east of T is yes here. So 2 kilometer to the east of T is S. Now, how far and in which direction is R located with respect to S? So how will I find? I need to find this distance. And what is this direction? With respect to S, right? From S, what is the distance of R and what is the direction of R? So in simple words, this is west and this is south. So it is in between west and south, right? R is between west and south of S. So your answer is southwest. This is direction. Now I should find the distance again. So how will you find the distance? Make it as a right angle triangle by drawing a line here. Okay, or else you can draw like this also. Now, I know this is 2 kilometer and here also it is 2 kilometer. But totally it is 4 here. Same way. Here to here it is 2 kilometer. Here to here it is 2 kilometer. So totally this side will be. So totally this side will be 4. So 4 on one side and 4 on other side. So I apply Pythagoras theorem. Root of 4 square plus 4 square is root of 16 into 2. So nothing but 4 root 2. So your answer is 4 root 2 kilometers and southwest direction. Let's check the answer. So let's check the answer. So your answer is 4 root 2 kilometer in the southwest of S. Is it clear? Now moving on to the next question. The time in the clock is exactly 3 p.m. Now the clock is turned in such a way that the minute hand points to east. What is the direction? Now opposite to the hour hand. So the word opposite to the hour hand is very important because this is the question here. Now, you know how the clock will be at exactly 3 p.m., right? So hour hand will be here and minute hand will be here. Now, the clock is turned in such a way that the minute hand points to east. So if minute hand points to east, then the hour hand will be in this direction. Am I right? So it has been turned like this, rotated like this. Now, what is the direction opposite to the hour hand? Hour hand is in south direction, right? So what is the opposite direction of hour hand? North. So your answer will be option D, north. Let's check the answer. So opposite of the hour hand will be north direction. I hope you are clear with distance and directions concept. It is a very, very easy concept and it is also a prime topic in any kind of bank exams. So thank you.